Well, here's a new thing to solve the instead of the car talk, whatever. Did more vlog style, but caffeine wasn't in my system yet, so I'm really like just kind of like fogging right now. I did think of a new strategy because the problem is when you're trying to really make it in life, you basically have two things going on. You have like your regular life where you have to make money, you know, eat regular food, sleep, socialize, whatever. And then the other one, you're trying to make, you know, for me, it's lifting and social media and shit. But I'm trying to work out more than the time I have. And so your brain power is constantly taken up by everything all at once. So it doesn't feel like you ever have like a break time. So the best way to, counteract that is to have most of your shit, like automate as much as you can. So like have things that are like always scheduled. So like an example would be like meal prep. Thinking of what you have to eat over and over and over again. It takes time, it takes brain power. So to offset that, you meal prep. And so I'm trying to figure that out by automating a bunch of different tasks that I have to do. So I have more time to like have more brain power, like basically like RAM. It's like RAM on a computer. If my RAM is constantly maxed out, then I always feel like I'm overwhelmed. So if you automate some certain tasks that don't need to have as much RAM, then you don't be using up as much RAM, so you'll have more RAM left over. Make it feel like it's a little bit easier to go through everyday life. So I figured that out. And I'm slowly starting to incorporate that into my shit. And I actually figured that out within like 2 minutes this morning. I mean, I kind of knew that I needed to do that, but I didn't know how I wanted to sort that out until this morning. I did somewhat of a track workout. Those of you watching, I do track workouts before whenever I was like, whenever I have proper calories, not on the cut. Definitely not enough energy to do that. But I did at least the warm up because I still want to ease into it, and I'm a little sore from yesterday's 10-mile run. So I just did the warm up, the usual sprint warm up that I would do for sprint workouts, and then I came up with some plans to help me automate some of my tasks. So I don't have to use as much brain power, and I found some food. Finally found, because like I said, I don't want to have to cook all the time. So I finally found these like frozen sweet potatoes at my local store. And most of the time, most of the sweet potatoes, like when they come in frozen bags, the fucking companies always put fucking seed oils and a bunch of other bullshit shit that you don't need into it. But I finally found one that just the only ingredient is sweet potatoes. I'm like, fuck yes. I'm gonna start buying a bunch of those, making a bunch of sweet potatoes, start meal prepping like, beef, sweet potatoes, and rice or something like that. So once I get done with the gym, I can just go, put it in the microwave, eat it. So I don't have to take as much time cooking every fucking day. And then I can get straight to like doing work and all that so I can make some more money. If I have to fucking take an hour to 2 hours to cook, then that takes out of time I could be making money. But I'm automating more shit so I can just have more time to do other shit that I also need to do. Because I mean, if I'm going to be working out as much as I am and eating 4,000 calories a day to try to keep up with it, like I said, I burned like almost 4,000 calories yesterday. Yeah, I didn't even eat. So technically, yesterday I was in a deficit. But after yesterday, just like got back on schedule to a real diet and worked out. My weight dropped from 175 to 171, give or take a few ounces. So I'm already back down 4 pounds. And yeah, I still want to try and push to get back under 170. I wanted to sit in the 160s, like high 160 as long as possible. So I really wanted to start this like, anime physique building thing. It's not going to be like a full bulk. So I'm not going to be putting on like a pound a week. Just a light surplus. I wanted to start it off at like 168, but no, I fucked around too much. Fucked around way too much, ate too many calories on my little off week. But now I'm back on track, and I'll wait till I get back on track. Everything's gonna get back on track. Feeling good. So if I start automating things and getting shit scheduled out more properly, that's all I really needed to do was actually get into the flow of working out and all this shit again. And then I knew my brain would sometimes I think my brain will figure it out, but it's pretty terrifying. But it is figuring it out. Almost done with the warm up. We got legs today. So I'm not gonna go crazy because I haven't done proper squats in a while. So I'm really just gonna be doing like probably warm up weight for the whole thing. But I do want to work on proper form and technique and get my knees and everything back to it because my knees are a little stiff from yesterday's 10-mile run. All that pounding on the fucking pavement and shit. So we definitely need to do a little bit of loosening up of the joints. Get my legs used to working out a little like heavy again. Well, not heavy, but with actual like exercises. But let's get on to it, baby. All right. Only 2 plates. I don't really care to push it too hard because I'm still sore and I'm still working my way back into it because I haven't done barbell squats and damn, I think since I switched from the old gym. Fuck, how long ago was that? That was like 40 days into the cut, about, right? Yeah, so that was like 3 months ago. Last time I done barbell squats was like 3 months ago. So, like I said, I'm gonna take it light, easy, so I don't fucking hurt myself. So we're gonna do 2 sets, so like yesterday, 2 sets of everything, and then it'll be swishy wrote. We got the heel elevation thing. This is to go more knees over toes. Like I said, this is all for anime physique training. Have you ever seen any anime physique character fucking tear their ACL, fucking shatter their ACL? I don't fucking think so. Because they got strong knees. So we're going to build some strong knees so we don't fucking get hurt whenever we're doing athletic type shit, you know? It would be cool to get some strong legs again, too. You know, it's always cool, you know, you got the max bench, max squat. But I think they do plan on getting a hex bar here. So if they get a hex bar, I'm going to switch over to that. Just because it feels like it works better for what I want. But having a strong barbell squat is also very beneficial towards athleticism. Now, we're not going to be doing the full athletic workout, but do as much as I can now. Fuck. Damn. I definitely got a lot weaker. But the strength will come back to me. I'm still working my way in. Damn. I didn't think it was gonna be that hard. These pants don't help. I try to pull them up a little bit more higher on my heel or higher on my shin so it'd be more loose around the knees, but it's still pretty tight, so not as strong of a range of motion. Damn, bro. I really tried to focus on my form, not to sway as much. There's the beta alanine. Oh, fuck. On my forehead. But, yeah. Normally my strength in my legs goes up pretty fast. So like I said, once I get used to the new program and everything, really get the calories in, strength is going to skyrocket. But normally, so once I get more deep into the training, I'm going to be switching things up. So certain, like the 3-day period, and the next be slightly different. But for the legs, once I do like a heavy squat like this, or if the hex bar comes in and I do that, I'm going to be supersetting the squat or hex bar deadlift with like a couple explosive jumps. So like, say you get to slow and control the eccentric, build all that fucking like tension into your muscles, and then explode up like a jump, like a vertical. So that way we can work more on athleticism, really get that explosiveness. But that'll come with time. First, we got to work our way back up into the fucking usual program. Ooh. Yeah, I'm ready to get some proper food into my system. All my muscles feel sluggish because all the carbs that are in my system are shit. And yesterday was just only my first day of eating properly, more healthier foods. Like I said, I'm figuring things out. I got a bunch of sweet potatoes. I got a mixed bag of fruit, frozen fruit, bananas. I have more like brown rice, more just, less fucking sugary bullshit that I've been eating. Goddamn, you don't even want to. I mean, you gotta probably do. I should have filmed everything that I ate because it was fucking awful. It was fucking awful. It was like Sam Sulek's old diet, and he just had cereal all the time and chocolate milk. But it was honestly worse than that, probably. All right. So probably the same amount of reps. I don't see myself being able to do any more right now. But we'll get back into it. I will get back into it slowly but surely. Oh. Fuck, how many was that? Shit. Try and do at least one more. All right, we got one more. Oh, fuck. Ow, shit. Ah, fuck. I just bashed my fucking back into that thing. That's it. I'm gonna have to get everything. I don't know why I fucking have a headache. I've had a headache this morning. Probably staring at my phone too long. We're working our way back. Oh, there it is. Oh, my shoulders are definitely sore from yesterday. My rotator cuff is sore from yesterday. Like I said, it's going to be a while before I get back into it. Physically, or mentally, I feel good about being in the gym. Physically, not so much. I've flip-flopped and shit before. It was mentally. Like I said, I'm building my way back up. The mental part is already back, but now I need to get the physical part back into play where my body's actually used to working out again. But next exercise. Bro, I did my normal warm-up weight on this. It was fucking like, oh my god. I thought my hamstring was going to tear after just one. Yeah. Like I said, we got to really work our way back into it. It was fucking, I did like 2 reps and I was like, oh, it feels very flimsy right now. But, so now my warm-up weight is going to be the first set. If I can even do that. So I'm going to, like I said, taking it easy. I'm going to not try to hurt myself. But don't worry, in about a week or 2, you're going to see some hardcore shit. But that's not right now. I don't think my hamstring's going to be able to take it right now. But I want my legs to become strong as absolute fuck, athletic and strong as absolute fuck. So we got to work our way back up, build our way back up. We broke ourselves down, and now we got to build ourselves back up, baby. Oh, that was the same hamstring that hurt, so I just had to warm up a little bit, and now I could do the warm-up weight, but that was still just the warm-up weight, or like my old warm-up weight. But I want to max out every fucking machine that I fucking do. I said I want to become as strong and athletic as fuck, so I want to max out every fucking machine possible. Oh. It'll be a little bit harder to do it on this one, because I do single leg. It'll be a little bit harder to max out the machines if I do single legs on them, but fuck it, it just means I can become that much fucking stronger. But, oh, is that one? I'll do one more. Same weight. I don't want to hurt myself. Ooh, fuck, excuse me. Hoorah, bitches. Who fucking hurrah. Oh, I really want this to be my job, man. I just don't really like doing much of this shit. I like working out, running, lifting, all types of working out and shit. I don't really like doing much else. I like eating, maybe watching some anime, but I don't like doing fucking work, I just want this to be my life right here. This is what I want, right here. That's not too much to ask for. It is not too much to ask for. For those of you who've been following me, I do isometric holds. Not right now, not yet. I said I still want to build my way back up. But once I build myself back up, I'm going to start doing a lot of isometric holds. That's how you get real. That's how you strengthen your tendons, get explosive, and that's how you're able to recruit more muscle fibers and you get stronger that way. So, we'll get there eventually. Also, sad days now. The Outdoor Boys, Luke from the Outdoor Boys channel, is taking a retirement for now. Damn, right as I started watching him more too. My dad and I started recently watching some bushcraft videos. I mean, I've known about him just from TikTok and everything, but we started actually watching the videos, and that's when he retires. Timing sucks. The world loves him, but he's gotten too famous now. He can't live a regular life. Like the famous life isn't for everybody, especially if you got family you got to take care of. But if you're younger, more like my age, and you don't got any kids or anything, it's a little more convenient. It's a little more beneficial to be famous. But when you already got a family and shit that you got to raise, you can't focus on everything. So you got to pick what you want, and focusing on family is always important. There's only 3 things in life that really matter: family, money, and fucking gains, baby. If you've been watching some of my videos, you know that after I do these calf presses, I normally do some pogo jumps, like I said, to transition the strength that you built, like the muscle that you work on this, into explosive jumping. But like I said, building my way back up. Don't want to slam yourself into it and then start get fatigued in day 1, and then you're fucking fatigued for the rest of the program. You gotta slowly build your way back up. You're still gonna be sore regardless, but build your way back up. Also, I think this is a good time to say, if you want to get an anime physique of your own, be sure to subscribe and follow along with me as I do this fucking dope-ass program. We can all become actual anime characters. We can all become in real life anime characters. So let's get her going, boys. And also, this is where I would do more isometrics than anything else, just because strengthening your Achilles tendon, prevent injuries, and you can get them fucking bunnies, dude. You get bunnies from this shit. already notice a difference in my speed. Just from doing isometrics of these. Ooh. Yeah, just from doing I'm like you always like people always want that one thing where like what's one thing you did that really just helped you improve your speed or your athleticism? Isometric calf holds. Or like isometric calf raises, like where you like do the actual press and then you hold it up, so your fucking legs will basically start shaking. Also, doing it in a calf press, like in a leg press machine like this, I have my knees slightly bent so that I could really like get a nice contraction on the calf and it's a nice like stretch on it. You also really give an isometric in your ACL, which will also help strengthen your tendons in your knee. So overall, this whole fucking exercise right here is a game changer. If you want to get faster and more athletic. Alright, left leg. The right calf is still a little stronger than the left. That felt really good. Do I need to go up in weight? No, I'm probably gonna keep it the same. I don't want to go too heavy. The usual reason. Building my way back up. But I will get to my original true power. So like Yuhaba on Bleach, 999 years or whatever to come back alive. I don't know the exact number, but all the nines. One more of these, and then we're gonna hop over we're gonna do some abs. Yep, I know. I'm gonna do some abs. That sounds crazy, right? Nobody fucking likes to do abs, but you want a fucking anime physique. Guess what? Almost all anime characters have fucking shredded ass, ripped ass abs. So, but I do need to strengthen my core anyway, just because I feel like my stomach. Oh, like I said, it has that like soft look. I literally look like I have a fit. If I'm not flexing as hard as I can, I look like I have a feminine stomach, and I fucking hate that. But I've always had a loose stomach too. I've always been flexible. I've never had like a fucking just core, like a strong core. So I'm really gonna incorporate some abs and probably do more isometrics because I don't really care about doing the. I'm gonna still obviously do like some stretching afterwards, but I don't know. I feel like just doing like a nice like contraction hold, isometric hold, strengthen my core. Hold that for a second. Slowly release. Woo. I'm definitely gonna do those a lot more too, where I do like a nice good amount of reps, and like right when I get to a point where so let's say if it's a 12 rep set, I'm gonna do 8 strict reps, so like slow controlled eccentric and a nice like powerful contraction, and then once I have like 4 reps in reserve, I'm gonna start to make them those a little bit dirtier, more like blood flow and more just like explosive. Just make it fun, make training fun, make lifting fun again. So we're gonna do that here again. Oh yeah, that's nice. All right, now we're gonna hop over to some some ab training. Ugh, dread. Lots of dread running all over my body. Nah, not really. I do want to get some strong abs. I'm going to switch it up. I'm going to do one set of these, and then another set of something else, and then another set of these. I'm going to diversify it a little bit, I guess. I used to do these before, but I stopped towards the end. It was like, I just do not like ab training, you know? Ab training is one of those things you just always neglect. It's just like, you know, I don't know why that is. Like, why does ab training suck so much more than everything else? Like, I'd rather do a heavy set of squats that make me want to cry than to fucking do abs. I don't fucking understand. But I'm going to try and make ab training. I have to add some reward to it, though. That's the thing. I'm going to have to add some reward to it. That way my body and my subconscious likes doing it more. What should that reward be? Maybe a little jerky time? Alright. Nice, slow, and control on the eccentric. Obviously, those abs fucking get that tension. I gotta try and flex it too. Keep your back like this. Like, you don't want to go like that because you lose all the tension. You gotta keep it arched and keep your abs engaged. And then slowly let them stretch out. Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. Yeah, that's good. Also, you want to hold at the very end, at the very top of the eccentric. Really get that eccentric stretch position. Fuck. Alright, one more rep of these. Of these. Oh, I'm feeling my fucking right more than my left. Ugh. Holy fuck. Yeah, my abs are already burning from that. But the next thing I'm going to do is it's called a hollow hold. You guys know what that is? Oh, you'll see next. Take a little breather now. Alright. Now I'm going to show you what a hollow hold is. Oh, let me make sure. Where's my head going to be at? Alright, should be a good spot. No planks. Hollow holds. It's more proper contraction. It really focuses on just the hip flexors and the abs, which is what I want to strengthen. Now, you don't want type hip flexors, so part of this sprint training, you know, I'm gonna have to do that. I'm gonna show you guys the whole once I'm ready, because I think on this coming Saturday, got a little fun thing planned. I'm gonna show you the whole warm up I go through, my whole track warm up. That way you guys can see how to keep your hip flexors loose and everything. You don't want to tighten your hip flexors up. That'll suck. That's how you reduce your amount of fucking range of motion that you have. Less range of motion, less fucking speed and power, my guy. So we got the stopwatch ready to go. So what a hollow hold is just gonna be is just like this. Fuck. See, this is why I need to do more core. Fucking pudge, dude. This and this little bit. Make sure your upper back is off the ground. Make sure your legs are off the ground. And you just hold that. Now, since I'm pretty fucking weak in the core right now, I don't know how fucking long I'm going to hold it for. But we're going to find out. Flex your abs. And then lift. Start the timer. Now, this is literally it. Hollow hold. Or you could do it like this. Make it harder. Or the iron cross. Fuck. Used to do the iron cross in cross country. God damn. My body's already shaking, dude. Fuck. This is literally it right here. Just hold it as long as you can. Make sure your back is like curved. You don't want to have like that pelvic. Oh, fuck. 40 seconds. So, if it starts going too long, you can obviously add weight either like right here, add weight right here, get more up here, or you can add weight like somehow like a dumbbell in between your legs down there, or like have an easy bar, so you can like have those little grooves so it sits perfectly on your legs, and then work more of your hip flexors. But you want to make sure your back, lower back is touching the ground, and fully engage your core and everything. But because if you have like an arch back like this, you can go like that, then you can kind of defeat the purpose. You want to keep it like right here, just tucked, everything right here, just, and that's how you fucking get that core. But that's like a basically like I said, the isometric, it's where you strengthen your tendon. So doing that is like, it's just strengthening your core by holding contractions so hard. So she said. But I'll do one more of the rollers, and then that'll probably be it for abs today. All right, one more set of rollouts, and then that's done. Whew. Yeah, she wrote. No, I don't think there's gonna be TikToks or YouTube or there's gonna be YouTube. I'm filming YouTube right now. I don't think there's gonna be any TikToks or Instagram today. So once I get back into the groove of things, that's what I'm starting to figure out my schedule. That I'm gonna be like, I have an upload schedule pretty much coming up. So we'll figure things out. Everything will start getting uploaded at different times and everything. Not different times, but I got a thing going. You'll see it. You'll see eventually. Only with time, you'll see how everything's gonna start playing out. So if you want to really make it, one thing I'm really starting to figure out is like I want to make it. I want this to be my fucking full-time career. Like I want this to happen. So one thing you got to start figuring out, like I said, is you have to have a lot of things automated. You have to have a lot of processes in your life automated to make your life more efficient. Because if you're constantly having to think about what to do every next step, you're just gonna run yourself fucking crazy. And I've been running myself fucking crazy. But now that I've had this, is it epiphany? Epiphany? I'm starting to figure out what I need to schedule around to really get shit properly running smoothly. I don't want to fucking maximize my RAM constantly, because then, like I said, that's how you burn yourself out and burn up your fucking CPU. Oh, fuck. My mouth is like right next to the mic. Oh, fuck. Kind of get a little bit of lats too. Feel like a mini pullover without stretching all the way back. Oh, fuck. One more. Fuck. Fuck. I just feel like I can't engage my left side though as much as I want. Alright. Ooh, that's it for now. I do a little pose. We'll see.